Hey everyone, welcome to another edition of Cooking with Caroline. So today we are going to be making jambalaya. And this jambalaya will actually be made in the crock pot. So it's super easy and also super delicious and also just really great to make. And I know as we're going in to the warmer months here, summer is kind of starting. Some of y'all might be already in a good place where summer has already started. You might be thinking, really a crock pot meal? But this one, though, is great if you don't want to heat up your kitchen with your oven or even turn your stove on. You can just put this in the crock pot and be ready to go in just a few hours. So today's jambalaya is going to involve, we have our peppers here, we have a little bit of crushed tomato and onion, we're using shrimp. I'm using turkey kielbasa. Sometimes you usually use the andouille sausage, but they didn't have any, and also trying to keep it a little bit more low fat. We have some chicken breast here, and we also have some garlic. In my next little clip, I'll also show you the seasonings, the Cajun seasoning that gives it that spice, but also something I'm doing a little bit different with this jambalaya is I'm making it low carb friendly. So you can either decide to serve it over rice, and I have some 90-second microwavable white rice. So once it's all done, you can put it over rice if you're okay with some carbs, you want a little bit extra carbs, or I have, as you guys have seen in some of my other videos, some rice cauliflower to serve it over if you would like to keep it that low carb option. So I'll go over that as well and how you can make that all possible when I come back and have all my ingredients chopped and ready to go in the slow cooker or crock pot. I don't know what the terminology is these days. So see y'all soon. Hello and welcome back to Cooking with Caroline. So I mentioned a little earlier that part of jambalaya that we are making today is about the spices. And unfortunately, I've run out of a Cajun Spice Blend that I normally use, but Pinterest to the rescue there. I typed in a Creole spice mix and this one came on up, and that will also be shared on the page too. So if you don't have it, you can do it. It uses black pepper. We have some onion powder. So it does use paprika, but I decided to use half smoked paprika because I really love that flavor, that smoked paprika. And then just also paprika, garlic powder, oregano, and then for some heat, it has a little bit of cayenne pepper, so give it a little bit of spice. I'm going to be doubling the recipe to make sure I have the 3 tablespoons that is called for in the recipe that goes into the slow cooker or jambalaya. So you will see that. I am missing, it did call for not bay leaves, thyme, but I didn't have any of that. So I'm just going to go without, and sometimes that's what you have to do with cooking, and I know it still will taste absolutely delicious. So I will be next showing you all, putting all the ingredients in the slow cooker, and then I'm gonna let it do its magic. So see y'all soon. All right, I'm about to put everything into the crock pot. I am back, by the way. So I made the spice blend, which I actually made in this nice little Ziploc baggie. So, and I think I'll have some extra plus the 3 tablespoons. So I'm going to dump everything into the crock pot and let it do its magic. So when I turn this video back on, I will have everything in there. We are adding, I did spray the crock pot with olive oil. We do have a little bit of chicken broth. I have the crushed tomatoes. I have all the veggies chopped up and the chicken, and I'm using turkey kielbasa, but you can do andouille sausage. So if you are noticing that one thing is missing, it is the shrimp, because the shrimp actually does not get added in till about the last 15 minutes of the slow cooker or crock pot, whatever y'all want to call it, or what the cool kids are calling it these days. So I'll be right back on up with everything stirred on in there, and we'll get it going and let it do its magic. All right, everyone, back to Cooking with Caroline. I have everything in the crock pot. It smells delicious. It looks so yummy. Some of those bright veggies of the peppers look great in there. So right now I'm just going to program it. So I have a programmable slow cooker. I love it. Works so well. So I'm just going to press program. And we actually want 5 hours, so I'm going to do 5 hours. And then you press enter. And then we actually want it on low. So this is all included in the directions about the timing and everything. And then I just press enter and it starts. That's simple. So I'll put the lid on and let it do its magic. And in 5 hours, dinner will be done. Yay, love that. So anyways, here's another little quick picture of the before. It gets all nice and cooked. See you guys in a little bit. Well, 5 hours. Bye, guys. All right, I'm back here. It's Cooking with Caroline. Caroline speaking here. So I have the shrimp ready to go in. As you see, it's at 15 minutes. So it's almost done. It smells amazing. So I'm just gonna pop the shrimp on in and stir it around. And 15 minutes, we will have done jambalaya. If you guys wanna take a little quick look at it there and everything. So like I said, it smells absolutely amazing. I'm just gonna kind of pour these in, and then I'm gonna get my spoon and stir it in, and in just a little bit, we will have a nice big bowl full of jambalaya. All right, thank you so much for joining me again with Cooking with Caroline. So the jambalaya is all done. I am super excited to give it a try. We have all the goodness here, and I did actually serve it over some rice. Like I said before, you could also just eat it plain without anything underneath, or do a cauliflower rice if you would like to do low carb. So I can't wait to dig in. It smells delicious. It was cooking all day in the crock pot, so I had to do nothing, and now I have this fabulous meal. So another great episode. Hopefully you enjoyed this of Cooking with Caroline. Bye.